people come to the UK, the #1 stupidest thing people do is pretend they're crossing Abbey Road. So here I am pretending I'm crossing a road. It's not Abbey, so I feel validated that it's not as stupid as it would have been had it been Abbey Road. Whoa! No, I don't know. I'm looking for it everywhere. I've been standing out here. No, I know. It's raining. I feel miserable. Well, I'm on the corner. There's like an Honest Burgers. I mean, I can't play there. Wait, let's see. Well, I mean, I could play there. To the left? God. All right. Well, let's see. Well, I see a big old brick building. That couldn't be it. There's a thing that says roof. It's a flyover. I mean, there's that. There's a bunch of pigeons. Dude, I'm dying here, dude. I haven't eaten since breakfast. It's like, okay, no, I'm looking. I don't see anything. Okay. Well, I mean, if you want, I can just go back to the Honest Burgers. If you come down now, I'll meet you. You can show me where the place is, and we'll take it from there. All right? All right, I'll see you in a bit. Okay guys, here's the problem right now. I'm looking for the Odeon, and apparently it doesn't exist anymore. We had a gig there, March 17th, 2017, myself, TesseracT and Leprous, yet it doesn't exist. The Odeon at one point was the place where all those bands had played. There was like Motorhead and the Beatles and all this sort of stuff, and they say there's a place called the Eventim Apollo, but that doesn't sound right. Anyway. Hey! It's Dev. Here we are. Check this out. What is currently being called the Eventim Apollo Hammersmith, in my mind, will always be the Hammersmith Odeon. My name is Devin Townsend. I'm here to introduce you to the next in my decade-long trip through the iconic venues of the UK. This one will be the next one. March 17th. Oh my God, are you ready to see my awkward self with your awkward selves here at the Eventim, whatever, Hammersmith Odeon? My name is Devin, and we're going to give you an overview of our show. March 17th, oh my God, TesseracT, Leprous, the awkward me. Let's do this. You ready? Let's show around. Come on. Throwing caution to the wind, we were on a tripod, but me and Paul Green, as well as Andy Farrow upstairs, the trifecta of promotion, trying to pimp our wares in ways that only desperate Canadians would ever have the ability to do, are now handheld. Follow me, Paul. Let's try and make the fact that we're playing here on the 17th of March, and you're all going to be here because, we're awesome, even more epic, by doing this handheld, impromptu Paul Green, Devin Townsend type of thing. Check it out. So, I've got a sheet here that gives a full list of some of the notable events that the Hammersmith Apollo, Hammersmith Odeon has put on. I'm going to divulge these one at a time, but first off, this is the one. Club de Fromage. Forget about Beatles, Sabbath, Springsteen, Metallica. Yet again. Club de Fromage, which is a cheesy selection of 70s disco tracks, is the only thing worthy of comparison to the epic gig that we will be putting on here March 17th, which you'll all be here with because, of course, it's got TesseracT, Leprous, and a big radio DJ voice from Devin Townsend. Now we're upstairs, my God, the foyer. Look at this. I said this last time. It was funny to me the last time, but I'm going to repeat it again, and it's not going to be as funny. Foyer is French for big lit up room in which we do the next segment. Let's do it. I have no breath. Stairs are heavy for the Canucks. So this is the Hammersmith Apollo Eventim, formerly known as the Hammersmith Odeon, and we're going to give you sort of a panorama of what's going on here. Check this out. Holy crap. I'm not intimidated, you're intimidated. You see, the whole idea of playing shows like this and recognizing that on some level you've got to entertain all these seats is something that very few of us feel intimidation over. Specifically me, because let me tell you, ladies and gentlemen, my whole life is a desperate need for validation. So this will be so awesome for not only you, but also for that need. Please, Paul, do a panorama. Look at this. There's a hanging crystal thing. You can see that in person. There's a bunch of people that have no idea what we're doing here, as they should not. Over there, another hanging crystal thing. Pan up, look at the ceiling. Holy cow, 1 million people have sat here. 1 million specifically, and that's a little known fact. 1 million people on the nose have sat here and thought to themselves, wow, one day, and that day being March 17th, 2017, Devin Townsend Project, TesseracT and Leprous will be playing here. You'll be here? I know you will be. Paul, you're going to be okay walking backwards? That's a skill. Ladies and gentlemen, let's go down the other side. End this segment in a way that looks like it's intentional. Please don't look at my butt, Paul. That's actually incredibly rude of you. However, if you do look at my butt, please keep in mind that it's like two elbows pressing together, and you're the one that's going to suffer. The circle of toilets. The Druids from the 17th century believed in such things. Hi, I'm Devin Townsend for Documentary Tonight, and we're going to show you what happens in the circle of toilets here at the Hammersmith Eventim Apollo. Odeon, come with me. I'll show you what a toilet's like. In the Dark Ages, people used to defecate in a way that was only thought of by their ancestors. The buttocks clenched, making perfectly marbled logs, which fell with nary a splash, a single bloop that came up from the toilet. When you're here tonight, you're going to recognize that my fascination with base humor is based almost entirely on social fears, getting close to other human beings. But to just underline that with something that almost makes this whole thing poignant in a way that you and I don't have the capacity to understand is we're going into the woman's toilet. Creepy, right? Check it out. Shh. Hidden in the depths of this room are where many women have taken a pee. Ladies and gentlemen, there's been very few things in my life that cause an emotional reaction of that depth and magnitude. But the toilet here, ladies, you are in for a surprise. Let's go to the men's. Come. Andy, quit coughing. Good Lord, man. Andy! Good Lord. All right. You see, misogyny is something that artists such as myself in the year 2017, which is where this is playing, we're in the future, do not endorse, nor do we enjoy, because both sexes, in our estimation, are equally as disgusting. And that's what makes the human species so fascinating, is because we believe that there is a difference. There truly isn't. We're all horrible people that have a connection to our parents in such a way that defines all our interactions in ways that we won't be able to understand until we've thoroughly screwed up our kids. But come here, this way. We've seen the men's toilet from afar, the woman's toilet up close, but come on in here. Guys, you see, the subtle ways in which the women have used their toilet is nothing compared to this, where men, such as myself, will be pounding out massive logs in this, the eloquence, the wooden majesty of this urine-soaked divinity. Ladies and gentlemen, this is where you shall shit, piss, and dump if you are a man. Women, you smell beautiful. We love you. Guys, I understand that together we are a horrible group of people. See, that's a joke, because ultimately, like my statement prior to coming in here, thank you, Andy, for holding the toilet door, is that women as well have a horrible smell. Human beings in general are terrifying, terribly bad, and we would like to say from here on out that if you come here, that's terrible. My friends, I was trying to be funny, and this is what happened. When you try and improvise and you just go on a riff thing about base humor, you always end up in this position. Now I'm embarrassed. Now I'm hyper self-aware. Let's go outside and put this segment to an end. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Devin Townsend. I'm standing here in front of the legendary Hammersmith, what used to be Odeon, now Eventim Apollo, home to shows from such great acts as The Beatles, Motorhead, David Bowie, tons of people I don't even know. And now, March 17, 2017, me! Plus a Devin Townsend Project, TesseracT and Leprous. Come, or else you didn't come.